See where he's standing?
I do. That is right there on your house.
Right there on my property. And he goes into like this 30-second spiel about, dude, you want to learn how to do shit. And then I'm like...
You want to go to his fans and be like, he ain't buying this. He's tricking you.
He's saying that he's buying houses when he's not.
And he's tricking you. You're at 125, but...
That's my problem, is you're just one of the 10 people at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
but I can get you a contract today, like a real one, and we can close this probably by next week, like get you your cash.
I sent a message to the people. There's like 3 guys that are more than 125. I'm like, if you don't want to do it, then let me know if you can't improve the funds. But like...
All right, sorry, the studio's a mess. I'm building a new one. You have to see this, because if you're a new house flipper, you've probably seen all the gurus out there and they buy all these, amazing properties. Well, there's one that came to this property and shot a video saying, if you want to be a wholesaler, if you want to be an investor, this is how I just bought this house. He shot that video right in front of the owner and he didn't buy the house.
All right, so if you actually want to see what a real day of house flipping's like from a beginner, this video is going to be the craziest thing that you watch. So I tour this house with the actual owner. I meet him here, but I got this deal from, somebody else, obviously a wholesaler, somebody who found the deal, and the owner didn't like that very much. So it almost blows up the entire deal, but I ended up talking to the owner myself and getting it accepted, hopefully for now. But you're going to see me tour this. It actually has a home of 8 raccoons in it that completely destroyed the inside. So I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to buy this, get the contract out, use hard money. I go over renovation budget with my contractor who's not here. So I video it. You're going to hear all of that. And then my conversations with the actual seller and how this whole entire deal almost fell apart. So it's not, just roses and sunshine every day. This is really tough work. And this is going to be one of the craziest documentaries of a day of house flipping, and exactly, what your day might look like and how you can overcome it. So you want to see a real day of house flipping from a beginner? This is the video for you, homies. Let's go.
All right, so now you're actually going to see a real video with me, beginner house flipper. So let's get into this. You're going to hear from the owner, hear me build that rapport, and we're going to tour this crazy house that was filled with raccoons. So let's go check it out.
I hate to say it, but I've gotten so many people it's like, I don't even give them my number anymore, because what I think they're doing is, hey, what's the address? What's your phone number? And then they're just creating lists.
Yep.
And then selling these lists to actual people that actually buy.
That actually want them, yeah.
And they're just sitting back in front of a computer screen, pushing lists out to people for, here's $50 for a list if you want it. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
so
that's
I kind of
definitely
caught on to that. And so I'm like, no, you're not having my phone number. And then they give up on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm done doing that.
I can't tell you how many people from Chicago, Detroit, and I'm like, dude, if you have a local buyer, tell them to contact me, and they never do, right? Well, I need your phone number to contact me. No, they don't. You can just share this listing to them, and they can contact me.
Well, and that's kind of the...
I went off on one of them.
What did they do?
They were stealing my signs.
Oh, stealing them.
They were like, okay, well, I'm going to screw with the guy from selling his house, and they were screwing with the sign and stuff.
Man, that's so weird. Well, I'm an actual cash buyer. So I look at these properties. I've got a full contracting crew, and we come in and fix them up. And that's kind of what our business model is. So I'm
going to give you the full song and dance, dude. All right, so good curb appeal. The trees are cool. For Houston, it shades the house really nice, keeps it a little bit cooler. People like the trees.
Love them.
I would cut some of the limbs off from there like that. I don't know why. I had some company clear off the roof, but they didn't do a good job like I thought they would.
Okay.
The reason why you're going to see, I don't know, I'll keep it quick, a whole family of raccoons basically infiltrated this house.
It did? Did you get them out, or are they still in there?
No, they're gone.
Oh, okay.
And I know they're gone because I went up in the attic with a baseball bat.
Really?
Because I had put a 30-yard dumpster right where you're parked.
Yep.
Really convenient. So if you ended up getting the house, you could park a 30-yard dumpster right there.
Is that a lot right there next door?
You can get it. It's capable of buying too, yeah.
Is that yours too?
No. If it was, I'd be throwing that in the
Okay, so it's somebody you know that...
It's on HCAD. They're right off the 228. They're really easily found. They were entertaining an offer when we got the house.
Okay.
And now I know that the city they keep fucking with them about maintaining the field.
Yep.
And they're tired of it. They pay like $400 a year for taxes. And I think that they'll sell it for like $15, $20
okay.
cash.
Cool.
Like that. We were going to extend the fence out and enclose all that to
yeah.
have it fenced in. All
okay.
Right, so raccoons, about 8 of them. That's what the neighbors said. They decided, because this house was intended for me. We bought it in 2014. My dad ended up having a stroke. I ended up having to help my family out. I'm the only kid to help.
Okay.
All their shit from medical reasons, all their other stuff had to come here. So this turned into like a storage facility.
Okay.
I've been helping them. He passed away, et cetera, et cetera. Now I'm helping my mom. She's in hospice, basically.
Okay.
So we decided to sell the house, use the money, travel while she can, whatever.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
curb appeal's good. If you look at, this is very common for the neighborhood. If you decide you want to get a thing, add that to the price, but you'll see all the driveways are the same. Here it's very common to have.
Yeah.
Broken, I guess, concrete. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah,
Some
definitely.
people say they want to fix it, some people don't.
Okay.
They don't care.
Gotcha.
Concrete's decent.
Yeah, it is.
This is where the hot water heater and the, you'll see where the
Gotcha.
washer dryer connects are.
Oh, okay, washer dryer's out here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wish you knew someone that needs a kegerator or a poker table. I got one in here.
I see all the kegs there.
Yeah, I can't.
God, are they full? Yeah.
Well,
No.
They've been sitting for a while, but the cores alone are worth like 40, 50 bucks.
What, do you got a little bar or something, or just
I was
tab?
going to have it here while I did my yard work. and
Kegerators? Hell yeah.
stuff. People have golf carts and they'd stop by and have a beer or whatever. I just never got around to doing it.
Man, okay.
All right, so let's do the inside after I finish the outside.
Gotcha.
And I'm doing that for a reason. Did you see this? This is one area where raccoons fell through.
Dude, they did?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, it gets
Those
better.
little.
This is like an infomercial, man.
Unreal.
Oh, but wait, there's more, yeah.
But wait, there's more.
All right, so this tile, we'll get back to that.
'Kay.
Here's the roof, another place where they tore up. You need a roof.
Yep, no problem.
Good fenced in. This was a nice porch area that I had built, but it's just broken concrete underneath.
Okay.
We built just a wood deck above it. It looked really good. Fenced in backyard. I haven't maintained the back, but
Yeah,
you'll see the back area where the raccoons tore up the back.
good
Yep.
night.
So it's
Okay.
all part of the roof. I got all the pieces. There's no missing pieces of anything. All the like edge work and all that type of stuff.
Yep.
Kind of see the path that everybody takes.
Yeah, our last house was just like this. We had to cut the whole backyard down.
The
Oh, you,
room shed stays, obviously. It's good for all the lawnmower, whatever. This is the bonus room.
yeah,
If you look up this house, it's going to show you as 1236 square feet.
we saw that on the.
This room was never put on the tax rolls.
Okay.
So this room measures 24 feet by 14.
So it's almost 300. What?
It
280.
adds it to 1576 is the total. Or
Okay.
Something like that.
All right.
It's on slab. It's not on pillars. It's got the aluminum roof, so you don't have to add that as part of the roofing cost. We were going to put a back door right here.
Yeah.
That's why all this reclaimed wood or whatever's here.
Okay.
Because I was going to build a deck out here with that back door out. So.
All right.
Never got around to doing it though. Things changed. I don't know. There's just more yard.
Yeah,
right
more yard.
there. You
Okay.
can kind of see the foundation there if you want.
So you added this, or that was added before you bought it?
This was when we bought it. We bought it in 2014. That room was already on, but since it was a foreclosure when we bought it,
Oh.
it never got put on the rolls.
Okay.
So we've been paying taxes for $1,200, and it's still on taxes for $1,236.
Okay.
But you're actually able to. I don't know what your intentions are, but
Yeah.
you could rent it out as $1,600 and still pay $1,200 if that's what you decided to do.
Yep.
I don't know. See, I have all these little pieces that fell off. I don't know, man.
Yeah, they blasted through there, didn't they?
It's unfortunate because they just knew that I wasn't here. Once they establish a house as theirs,
They're like, this is easy, huh?
oh, I should mention this. This, people have tested this right here.
Yeah.
This should still work fine. They did some sort of test. The
Okay.
panel, you'll probably need a new panel. That's an older panel.
Okay.
But this should still work fine. Everybody asked about the HVAC or whatever.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of those rafters that have to be.
Well, you'll
Roof.
see on the inside, there's good news to show you.
Okay. Good news.
The outside, yes, you'll have to restructure some of it that's sticking out.
Yeah. Okay.
That has some water damage or whatever.
But wherever it's connected in there.
You're going to see the inside. I think that's a skunk that lives there.
Cool. Got to get the exterminator.
I'm trying to be fully transparent.
I love it.
I have no time to waste on anybody anymore.
Okay. So you're looking to really get rid of this so you and your mom can travel.
We already have 3 offers with Ernest.
Okay.
It's just we're waiting on proof of funds, all that type of shit.
Yep.
But I don't, until something's signed, this house is still available.
Cool.
This was, well, let's go this way.
Okay.
Main entryway. When we bought this house, we had opened up that wall because it was closed off. That was kind of weird. So we had opened this wall to make it all open.
Absolutely.
You'll see in the kitchen area, that window got broke because I sold a fountain, and the lady that bought the fountain broke the glass.
You were like, awesome, cool.
Yeah, I know. What can I
What's
do?
the molds just from the window being open?
Yeah, you'll have to, when you do the gut out of the sheetrock, you're gonna have to treat it for mildewcide or mildew or whatever.
Yeah, probably the whole house. It looks like it's coming through
I would say the whole house, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying the same thing as you.
We were in one last week that was so bad we couldn't walk it anymore. This is not near as smelly or as bad, but there's definitely some mold.
Yeah, definitely. You have to treat that when you take it all out.
Okay, yeah, you can see the rafters.
You'll see it gets better. Trust me. This is an infomercial still. The tile's still good. I don't know if you wanted to keep any of that backsplash stuff or just gut it out. This was new. We had put on granite. You'll see more new granite and tile work in the kitchen, bathrooms. I mean,
Gotcha.
This is the bonus room, 24 by 14. Since it has windows and ductwork and a closet, this is why it can be considered a 4-bedroom instead of the 3-bedroom that you're seeing.
Okay.
People been saying they can convert this into the master and use the rest for their kids, or use this as a gamer, whatever they want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there? She's definitely leaning too. Is there a bathroom on the other side of the wall?
You're gonna see both bathrooms.
Okay. So there's 2 over there.
There's 2 bathrooms.
Okay. Perfect.
Tiles universal. You won't see any cracks or anything in the tile, which is good news. Here's what we use as the master.
Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
There's a nice walk-in closet here. I would put new cabinetry. I don't know if you want to keep the tile work, but
Okay.
barely
Okay. Good
used.
size walk in.
It's I
Yeah.
mean, this was the last guy's work, the tile guy, and we didn't even use his house, and he did that work for nothing basically.
Okay.
There's another room. This one doesn't have much damage because it's an inside area, I guess, but
All right.
this is all my personal stuff that I'll get out.
Okay. You would clean it. I mean, it's not a
Yeah,
huge deal. We get houses like this all the time, and we gut them if you want us to or whatever.
This is the only thing that I really care about keeping. All this stuff is personal.
That's why it's in the dry room.
But everything else is like donate, charity, or
Yep.
I can leave with the house, whatever.
Okay.
I could care less about anything else
Yeah.
in the house except for this room.
Perfect. Nope. That's cool.
Here's another room. This is where the back side where they fell through. But
Yeah.
this is also where the good news is, as I was telling you.
Yeah. They
Okay.
do look.
This, I'm just going off of what a lot of people have told me. They've had a couple roofer guys come here. These older houses. Well,
Man, that's a thunder, isn't it?
Okay, these older houses, this one was built in 1974, is what
Okay.
they said. They used old cedar wood. So
Alright.
this is old cedar, which is, it's more quality, it's moisture resistant, even though there's some outside there.
Right.
But it's better quality wood, and if you look in the rafters, you'll see it's still in good shape.
Okay.
So you would have to rebuild the outside where the roof is basically gone, and then restructure it out there. But the bones inside here
Yep.
all look good.
Yeah. So they can just tie into these rafters here and
That's what I'm
extend.
try- yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
A lot of these windows, I mean, I'm just being transparent.
Yep,
I could,
definitely,
I could
gotta
not
go.
say anything, but a lot of these windows are old school.
Single,
You probably want to consider replacing those.
Okay.
Here's the other bathroom. Same thing. It's older. You want to gut it out, put a new vanity, and you can see the same tile there as the other one.
Yeah. No little hole there.
We think a raccoon fell through and dug its way out. That's what everybody says.
This is you are right, and then there's more. Unbelievable. Okay, cool. So full bath and
This
all right.
bathroom, I don't know what this is. I would bust this thing. I would take this all out. See how that toilet is facing the freaking tub?
Yeah, right
And
at
that's
it.
so stupid.
Yeah,
I would flip the toilet facing this way.
yeah.
Take this out.
Yep. Get it out.
And
of
then
here.
just have this door right here and have a big bathroom. But we never did it.
Okay. And the share. So the bonus room is sharing that wall, right? Is it?
Yes.
Okay. So it's everything beyond that.
The bonus room is basically these two. In fact, we figured out there was a guy. He's pretty smart. He was like, there used to be a window here.
Okay.
Okay, that window got closed off when they had to put the bonus room.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if that means anything to you, but he said that bonus room that got put on, they had to seal off that window.
Okay. Perfect.
That's
it. Okay.
That's your house, yeah. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things. The pros and cons. The pros are non-HOA. We're motivated to sell it. Best price right now that we've got is 125.
125.
We're asking 145.
Okay.
The ARV, and I have all this. I have a fraternity buddy of mine who works at Keller.
Okay, cool.
And he did the whole 27-page whatever print off. That I could forward you the email. So the numbers are 210 to 220 right now as the ARV for this area, based upon comps and trends. And this community, I don't know if you've driven that way. If you want to do yourself a favor, drive that way and you'll see all the crazy, I mean, we're talking $2 million houses right there.
Right there.
There's a fishing pier, there's a boat ramp, the yacht club's right there. This is considered the water side of Shore Acres, which is more sought after for rentals, for Airbnbs, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a golf cart community.
Okay.
It's real safe. There ain't no trash people that drive around because the cops love to pull them over.
Yeah, I bet. And it actually looks good when you come in and you got the vaulted ceilings here. So
it's a shame that my priorities weren't the house though. That's the thing.
That's okay.
So I'm one of the people that fell victim to neglect of a house, I guess.
Yep. So your main goal is like, okay, I'm just done with it. If I can get this thing closed up quick.
Oh, it's going quick.
Yeah.
Whether it's you or someone else, it's going to sell quick.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to actually go out right now, crunch numbers, and God,
past talks. We're tired of the bullshit conversations, to be honest with you. Yes, I don't know. Is there the other one somewhere?
I don't know, but I want that. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You can have it.
Okay.
There might be the other one.
I got little kids, so they love Jordans. Oh my gosh.
The other one is. It's probably sitting there because the person that tried to buy it couldn't find the other one.
That's funny. Okay.
I could show you something else if you're into Jordans.
I love Jordans. Let's go check it out. Dude, look at that thunder.
That's the house, dude. There's one caveat that I have, and it's kind of stupid, is you see this brick?
Yeah.
I could have sold this brick. This brick matches this, right?
Yep.
Okay. See that three things on the property, the three brick mailboxes?
The mailboxes, yeah.
Okay, this brick is enough brick to make the mailbox.
Oh.
Okay, this was the last thing that I was doing with my dad before he passed away.
Oh no,
So my caveat is the person that buys the house, we want their word that eventually they'll make that happen.
Make that for the mailbox. For all three or just?
Yeah, it's enough to make, well, you have to do all three. If
Yeah.
you do one, you can't leave the other two hanging. I have enough brick to make it one of those three guys.
That would be really cool.
A brick guy would charge you like $300.
Yeah, my contractor's got it. It would be an easy.
You have to you don't need a permit either. I already went to the city because we already did all that. So that's a small caveat to the person that buys the house.
Okay.
Is they give me their word that eventually they'll make it happen.
Yep.
I mean, I can't expect them to do it within a week or anything, but eventually they'll make that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
I love it. That's
there
so cool.
There was one lady, I went off on her. I'm not trying to go off topic. But
No, you're good.
she was here with her husband. Her husband.
Holy crap.
Maybe I'm gonna say
Yeah, let's get inside that lightning nasty.
So she was the type that I think she wore the pants in the relationship.
Yep.
He worked a lot. He made the money, but she was the boisterous one that
Yep.
couldn't shut her freaking mouth type thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to whatever, but I'm not trying to generalize women, but she said, because I went off of this, she was like, look, I could care less about your house.
Oh, man.
I just care about the numbers so we can make some money.
Yeah.
And as soon as she said that, because we're talking about my dad who died and
I
stuff,
know.
and you're talking about I could care less.
For real.
I told her, I turned to her husband, I was like, you know what, you might want to consider not bringing your wife to potentially buy houses if she's going to say things like that.
For real.
And then secondly, then I turned to her, in your own words, I could care less what your husband's offer is because you're not making a single dime off this house. I don't care. You're not buying this house.
Yeah.
You could offer me $25,000 over everybody else. I'm still not selling you the house. You're not making any money off this house.
Cold lady. That's crazy. Yeah, I would never say that.
So you just wasted your time off of that 20-second
conversation.
Yeah, whatever you had to say. I could care
About
less.
money.
When you're talking directly with the owners that have been here for years, or you don't know what their situation is.
You don't. Yeah, for sure.
They might have sentimental value.
Actually,
to
the majority of the things we run into is more sentimental. They want to hold on to the things.
I could care less.
Yeah.
I was like,
come on,
you're
get out of
talking
here.
directly with the owners, and you could care less.
Yeah.
Go fly.
Go fly. Okay, let's see something cool. I got my baby Jordan.
Not in the best condition, but these are the
All the 4s.
These are the fire red
3s?
cement
Oh, fire red 3s. Yeah. That's the problem is they get old and the soles crumble.
Deteriorates.
I got my 11-year-old son is like the biggest shoe fan, and so we watch all the videos and stuff. And so what happens at shoe shows, they'll keep that in good condition, they'll sell it, and as soon as a guy like puts them on, they just crumble like that. But those are cool. Then you got the Jordan card.
Here's the graded rookie.
How cool!
That's a chunk of change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you into cards when you were younger? Or still?
Kinda. I wasn't into basketball though, because I was always the short kid that played soccer.
Yeah. Oh no, half your soul fell, man.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh damn.
A chunk of it.
There's nothing I can do.
You can't,
I don't
man.
know what I'm gonna do with this. I was told there's people that make like planters out of these things or something.
You know what? There's probably people who take those, clean them up, refurbish them, do something, you know. But yeah, that's tough, man.
They're the legit old school from the 1985 or something like that. But I don't know what I'm gonna do.
In fact, what I might do just to make it quicker is just FaceTime and see if my contractor, his son's getting engaged right now and they're going and doing that today, so he couldn't come with me, but maybe he can FaceTime real quick just to see the major stuff, and then I might be able to just throw you an offer real quick and maybe try and just get this thing closed up. It's a really cool house. I love it. And I'm very interested in contacting whoever owns this too.
Just get on, it's called HCAD.
HCAD and find the, yeah.
You just do a search. This is 228.
Is it 230 or something?
This is 226.
Okay, cool. Okay, it goes that way.
Yeah, it goes down. That's
Perfect.
230. That's 232.
Okay.
228. 226.
Okay,
Odds
sweet.
are across the street.
Odds, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty cool. I've also been kind of documenting it because I started out doing some real estate investing and stuff, and I just really have a lot of fun kind of documenting like the progress of doing some of this stuff
I had
too.
one guy. I don't know what his name was, but he was supposed to be some guru.
Oh yeah, I'm not a guru. I'm a newbie.
Dude, he literally made a video for his Facebook and his TikTok and his YouTube and all that,
Yeah.
standing right here, acting as though he was buying my property.
And you're like, bro,
If you want to learn how to buy properties just like this,
stop.
I can show you the video. Yeah,
Here comes the rain.
crazy.
I did not expect the rain today, did you?
I'll show you the video. Just a second.
Okay.
You won't believe what this guy did. It's like, what?
What? No way.
I said, well, first of all, I don't even know who the hell you are.
Yeah.
Second of all, let me see here. Here's a mini tour. No, that's not the one. Here it is. See, my house is in the background. See where he's standing?
I do.
You can
That
see.
is right there on
Right
your
there
house.
on my property. And he goes into like this 30-second spiel about, dude, you want to learn how to do shit. And then I'm like,
You want to go to his fans and be like, he ain't buying this. He's
yeah,
tricking
yeah,
you.
He's saying that he's buying houses when he's not.
And he's tricking you.
See anything that you like, I'll leave it with the house too, except the bins and the tables.
Yeah, and everything in that room.
That
Is
office setup,
whatever you
yeah.
want.
The office desk setup, I can leave.
I mean, honestly, if it,
the
and
poker table, I'm trying to sell on Facebook. No one wants to buy it. I've been
whatever
trying to
you
sell it.
leave, we get rid of, and then our crews come in. If they see stuff they like, they usually just take, and then the rest we just junk. But I mean, we've bought some, you know, where we come in and help people move stuff too. Like we're not pushy at all, and sometimes we wait a week to let people get stuff, whatever. So
I did an initial like purge, like
This is not
estate sale or whatever.
bad at all. This
Yeah, I
is
mean, you could at least walk through
easy.
everything.
Yeah.
All right, so we just toured it. Now what I want to do is, I'm not going to edit anything. You guys can listen to me. I am on the site with the investor, and I'm going to call my hard money lender first. So we're going to talk about the ARV, like what do we think this is worth? How much money am I going to have to bring to the table? What kind of offer do we have to put in? Can I even, you know, buy this thing? And then I'm also going to talk to my contractor as well. So he's out of town this weekend. We've got to come up with a budget over the phone. So you're going to hear me talk with him, talk him through it, send him a couple videos of it, and we're going to come up with a budget right away. And that's going to help us to do an offer right now. Because as you heard, he's already got a bunch of offers. So this isn't something I can just lollygag with. That's what I've learned. He wants it. He wants it now. So this is what you're going to have to do out in the field. So now we're going to listen to those two conversations.
All right, so I actually spent about another 20, 30 minutes talking with that guy, just building rapport, and I am so new to this and such a rookie, but I guess that is one knack that I have is I love people and talking to them. So what I learned from that is you always hear from people like, man, you got to kind of adapt or you got to listen, you know, and it just works. Like this dude then started going in and showing me, you know, all these people that's texting him, and they're not local, and it's just like they're gonna get me on a list, and he got really upset with them. And then with me, I mean, look at dude, he gave me a baby Jordan, and then we were talking, we were hanging out in the extra room, and I was like, man, the foundation's jack. He goes, I'm gonna be full transparency. There's a huge dip. We tried to self-level it, but I'm like, no big deal. And then we started kind of talking sports, and he has like 20 boxes of this. Is called Autumn's Cathedrals, and it's all the football stadiums for college. And I'm a big sports junkie, and I was like, dude, this is rad. What a great title, you know? And he's like, dude, take one. You got to take one. Yeah. And so then I was like, yeah, I'm from Idaho. I'm from the Northwest. They got Pac-10 in here. And anyways, the only reason I'm talking about that is I'm gonna call Hard Money Joe, but he told me in there, I've got a few offers. It's for sale for whoever can close first at 125, and they're asking 145. But I think the ARV on this, I gotta look again, is in like the 210-ish range. So it is tight. It's gonna need a lot of work. So the good news is, what you know, he actually gave me his personal number. Now you guys have watched this if you've been following me. Money Mike. He's the one who sent me this. So even if somehow I close, I would still give him his, you know, commission for getting me to this house. But it might be something, just hearing him, that he only wants to talk to somebody local, which may help, you know, if we got to get the price down a little bit. So I'm going to call Hard Money Joe.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Damn it. What I need to do too is send my contractor. In fact, I'm just going to call him, because that's the most dependent. You know, if we could get this budget maybe around 50, 60, there's a deal there. Oh, and the extra square footage. I don't know if we were comping it. What's up, partner?
Yeah, what's up, Jackson?
Y'all on the road yet or what?
I'm about to be right now.
All right. Well, I'll keep it quick. I just toured that one in Shore Acres.
Mm-hmm.
I was hanging with the owner, really cool dude, but it needs, right now it's at like just over 1,200 square foot, but he bought it in 2014, actually has a foreclosure, and then never really moved into it. It's more of like storage and stuff. But before they moved in, the people before put in a 12 by 24 addition that's right off the kitchen. So it's more like 1,600 square feet, and could be, you know, if we could add a bathroom in there somehow, man, it would be a 4.3. So I think it'd be worth a little bit more. The original numbers were looking at like 145, but he just told me personally, he's like, man, I got a couple offers. The highest one's at 125, but he's like, these people can't get their money together, and I don't even know if they're real. So looking at it, it's a brick house built in the 70s. It needs a complete new roof, and a lot of the rafters inside are really good. Like the bones are good, but the edge, all the fascia and the soffit on the outsides is off, because they had a family of 8 raccoons living in there, and they kept falling through. So the edges of all the rafters are, you know, pretty rotten, but the bones are good. So you might be able to just like frame onto the side of them. So that's first. There is some mold in there, but it's not like what we went through where it's coming through the vents and stuff. It's just a lot of the windows are broken. It's just been sitting a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And then a lot of the drywall would have to be removed. It does have kind of like a 16 by 16 light brown tile in there, and none of it's cracked. So if we wanted to reuse it and then just do carpet in the bedrooms, we could.
Or we're getting that cheap floor, remember?
Or we have the cheap floor. So I'm going to try and text you a couple videos real quick. I got to talk to and get an updated ARV on it. But if we could try and do, like 50, 60K on it, I think there's a deal. The ARV at like 1,200 something is only like 210, 215. So it would be pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
But since it's now like 1,600 or 1,600 square foot, it might, be able to go up to 220, 230 or more. And that opens it up quite a bit.
Yeah. I agree. I'm down, Jackson.
I know you are.
I'm down, buddy. You know me, and we'll make it work. What's he gonna take on it?
I don't know. Right now, he said he's got a couple offers and he said 125 is the highest, but he's not sure if it's real or not. So he really liked me. I sat there for a long time talking to him, and that's when he started getting into everybody's just full of shit, and half these people are selling my information. And one lady, his one stipulation, he has a pile of bricks in the garage, and it was the last project he was going to do with his dad, and then his dad passed away. And he goes, whoever buys it has to build up the mailbox with that brick. That's my one. I said, we got you. And he goes, one lady told me, I don't care about your brick. I don't care about your house. All I care about is how much money can I make. And he goes, right there. He's like, screw you. You're not getting this. I'm like, who are these people? Like, I don't even know how you could do that to somebody.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Driveway, we would probably, I mean, I don't even know if you have to replace it. Every driveway is cracked and nasty, really, but we would maybe do that. The foundation actually seems really good, except for in that addition. It's got a huge, like, hole in the middle of it. I don't know if we just self-level it or we would just tear that carpet up and look.
Okay.
But I'm just sending those videos through to you right now, and it's a pretty clean little house, and it's cool when you walk in. It's vaulted, so we could really make it light and bright. And if we did keep that tile, we could just, where that little bar is, we could put an island right there. And but it's pretty nice little area. Backyard's overgrown, just got to cut it down.
It definitely needs a water heater.
Yes.
And then you said it needs a roof too, right?
Roof, water heater, probably. I mean, not throughout, but a lot of, at least half the house, like new drywall.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's right now it's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bathroom, and then there's that bonus room that's 12 by 24. So that, and it has a closet already framed into it. So it's really a 4-2.
Yeah.
And there's a
Looks
vacant
good,
lot
Jackson.
next
I'm looking
to
at
it.
it now.
There's a vacant lot next to it too. And he told me that the guy is annoyed because they're not keeping it up. It's all overgrown. He's like, dude, I bet he'd take like 15 grand cash for that or something. I'm like, really? I'm gonna look this thing up. Call him.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a nice big lot.
Really?
Yeah. And the guy was
Are you
telling me
still there
that
now or what?
Huh?
You're still there?
Yeah, I'm here right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all the ductwork's got to go. You see it, right?
Why do you say that?
It's the old. You see how they have it spliced from old to new?
I guess I mean I just saw it all. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, it's the old to new. So yeah, it's, they just spliced it. That's all they did. Just kind of halfway did it.
He said the condenser in the back's pretty decent. What if that unit doesn't look too old though? It looks pretty nice.
No. The unit does it.
Okay, good.
It's just the ductwork.
All right.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm definitely down for that one.
Yeah, he said it flooded during Ike, but not Harvey. So I think pretty good. And it's a cool little neighborhood. I mean, it's pretty clean in here. Really quiet.
And you said the foundation looks okay?
Man, none of that tile is. There's not even a crack anywhere in the tile. None of the walls. I couldn't find any crack, and it feels completely level. The only one is when you walk into that bonus room that I show you. It's got a really big dip in the middle of it. So I'm sure it's just a really crappy foundation that settled. So I don't know if we got to, bust that out and put a new one in, or if you can just self-level it. I don't know.
How big does it look, the dip?
I mean, it feels like it's like a 10-foot by 12-foot. Like it just, you walk in and you like walk into this like little dip.
They may have just poured it wrong.
Yeah, it's an addition that never hit the tax roll, so it's not that's what he says. He's like, it's nice because I only pay on the 1,200 square foot, not the but you get 1,650.
Yeah.
So that will help with the ARV.
Let's put in an offer, huh?
Yeah, I have his personal number. I could call him. I just got to get the paperwork, and I also just put an offer in for a house in Conroe too.
Really?
It's a really nice house. We put an offer at 155, and the ARV on it is looking like 285.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know if we'll get that one, but this one I feel pretty good as long as I can just get it to close pretty quick. If you could give me like a rough budget, like I think we could really do this for 60. Obviously, unseen and that kind of stuff, but
Let's shoot for 60. I mean, I see the video. I didn't see the restrooms, but I'm sure they got to be redone, right?
yes, redone. But yeah.
New toilets, new sinks, new everything. Yeah, let's shoot for 60.
Okay.
And when I walk it, we may be in 60 plus, like 63, 62,
Okay.
64.
That's not terrible, no.
But
Yeah.
No, that's not terrible. I mean, the size you're telling me, plus I got some of the flooring real cheap, plus our appliances.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, my friend. I'm trying to save us all the money I can.
And it might be one that we could get in pretty quick, and just
Yeah.
bang out. So, okay, cool. Let me make some calls, man, and I'll try and get it done.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye. So what he's talking about is for Honeycut, we listed it and we didn't have a stove and microwave in there, and they said they were going to virtually put it in, but then the angle of the pictures they couldn't. It looked weird. So then we got a ding and dent stove microwave, put it in, and it had a nasty crack in it. So we're like, crap. So he was calling around, calls another buddy, and this guy goes, hey, I get stove, microwave, dishwasher packages, $600, dude. And we're like, and my contractor's like, what? Are you serious? Let me see them. So he sent him pictures, and they're legit. Super nice gas stove, oven, microwave, and dishwasher. So I think he could get like 5 of them, I think. Yeah, so it's like $3,000, and then we get 5 packages of. And then he also has a guy. It's like a brother-in-law or a nephew or something, and his dad, and has a bunch of flooring. He has how many square feet was it? 6,000 square feet of flooring, 4 different kinds. It was like 2,400 square foot, and then like 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. All of it for 60 cents a foot. And he's like, do you want to get it? I'm like, how many flips would he do? He goes, easily like 5, dude, maybe 6. I'm like, scoop it. So we bought that flooring for, 60% on 6,000, so $3,600 for that, 3,000. So we're into that $6,600, but that's like, okay, that just covered the flooring and appliances for 6 flips. You know what I mean? So that's what he was talking about. We just got that just to keep you guys updated on this. And I hope you guys are liking this channel. You're just hearing me raw. I'm not doing a bunch of edits. This is me starting a house flipping business. I've only sold 1 of them. I have 2 going right now. We're trying to sell the second. The third one got red tagged. It's taken me weeks and weeks to get over that. So I've been in a real lull. I'm trying to get another one, but at the same time, I've just been documenting this stuff, and I really hope you guys are learning a lot from me. To mention something else, some of these deals now are coming from you guys. Thank you. You know who you are. If you're interested, and I'm just putting this out there because I had so many people reach out to learn how to wholesale, call, find your own deals, and you don't want to pay for a program or a course or whatever. We have 5 people from the YouTube channel who reached out who we're training. So Money Mike, my wholesaler, who's just like he gets more deals than I've ever heard in my life. He's training, and then Joe, Hard Money Joe, not only is training you up on flipping and hard money and how to do the wholesaling or the business side of it, but he wholesaled for 5 years, so he's training. So if you want to do that for free, and then if you actually get us a deal for this channel, we'll pay you money on that. Shoot me an email. My email is invest@realagentnow.com. It's in the about section, and just say, hey, I'm interested in the free apprenticeship, we'll call it. So with that being said, I'm gonna try and get a hold of Hard Money one more time, and then I'm gonna
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, there he is. What's up, Hard Money?
Hey.
Okay, real quick, so it's a cool house in Shore Acres. It flooded in Ike but not Harvey.
Okay.
Really nice
Okay.
area, dude. Like it's cool area. He told me, he opened up to me a lot, like he was really a cool dude, but that also
is it a wholesaler?
No, he owns the house.
Oh, dang, okay.
But he's sick and tired of all the wholesalers and all these numbers and everybody bugging him. And now that I'm a real like we were hanging out, he gave me a kid Jordan shoe and a book and like. So, anyways.
Built some rapport with him.
Oh, big time rapport. He's a cool dude. And he told me about a lot next door, which we might have to scoop. Here's the sitch. I think we did the ARV off like 1,200 and something square feet, the tax roll.
Uh-huh.
Well, remember on the back of that picture, I'm like, is that like on pier and beam? It's actually a foundation, but it's a 12 by 24, roughly, addition that when he bought it in 2014, it was already there. So he goes, the tax roll shows a little over 1,200. That's all I've ever paid taxes on. They never claimed it, but it's truly like 1,650 square foot and a 4th bedroom instead of 2.
Okay, that helps a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, it's so big in there that you could probably add a bathroom. I don't know if you need 3 in one of them, but
What did we comp it at? I can't remember now.
I want to say it was like 210, 215-ish maybe.
Okay.
This is where we need our spreadsheet, which is coming.
Yeah, I know. Or pipe drive. Pipe drive, you just
I know.
you click on the deal and all the notes will be in there.
So that's coming ASAP, probably tomorrow. I got to work on that tomorrow.
It leaves you about 40, 50, and that's without the
Yep.
the price going up with the square footage.
Oh, yeah, and 125 is his highest offer instead of 145.
So you can get it for 125.
I think so. I mean, he goes, I've had offers, and I'll just tell you that he's like, I'm full transparency. 125 is the highest I got, but I mean, people are talking, they need these proofs and all this shit, and nothing's happening. So, but he gave me his personal number. So if I call him and just say, hey, I'm gonna send you over proof of fund, a contract, we can close this thing in, a week, I think he would be like, all right, let's do it.
Okay.
And I just talked with Ismail. He thinks easily we're going to shoot for 60K on it.
Uh-huh.
And it might go up a little bit, 63, 65, but I think we would be able to get it done for that.
Okay. The only kind of sticker shock you might get is the flood insurance there.
Okay. What do you think? Is that for when you have your builder's risk insurance?
Yeah, builder's risk, but you're going to need to carry flood policy because it's an AE 100.
Okay, cool. So run me through that. So I will not only have to get builder's risk insurance for this flip, I'm going to have to get flood insurance?
Yep.
And what do you typically see on that? Like $100 a month or like?
Let's run it past Aaron and see what it comes back at. Because when you're in the 500 year, you're okay. When you're in the X, obviously you don't need it, but you're going to want to have it on AE, especially with storm season.
Yeah.
Because you can get 90% your work done, and then it floods, and
No,
Most
that
everything.
doesn't actually
Yeah.
bug me too much. And
So,
then
yeah, there's a couple we can run it past. It just depends. It really depends on the area. If the house comes back as repetitive loss, then it goes through the roof. But if he's saying it flooded one time,
yep.
then it could be pretty reasonable.
He said Harvey, there was a couple puddles in the front yard. It didn't get wet at all, but Ike is when it flooded. Which
Yeah, it's just because if you
the whole
look at that
neighborhood
map,
did.
It's like, yeah, and Shore Acres is notorious for flooding.
Yeah.
So
So
it's all AE.
this
or
one
AE
he
100.
said took one flood since the 70s.
Yeah,
His
it's
word.
not bad.
Yeah.
Nice. I like the area though.
It is. It's cool.
For 200K. I mean, you're only a few blocks from the water.
Exactly. I'm about to drive down there because he told me, he's like, dude, you're gonna see some mansions down there. It's nice.
Yeah, I looked right on the waterfront. They built these two brand new, like 3-story houses. They're
Yep.
real nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends on what that. So if we call it a 210 at 1200, can we get that up to like 230, 240? Probably can.
Yeah, maybe if I'm driving, but if you just look on and see if there's been some sold, and check out days on market for like this street, like this section, and see if they're selling.
Okay.
He told me, I mean, I'm going off his word, but he's like, man, you check the number, man, stuff sells quick here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's not a ton of movement in Shore. And I remember that one being a bit smaller. Was kind of harder to comp.
Cool. Now it's
So,
not
yeah,
so
I'll comp
small.
out like 1600. I got to run here to title quickly, and then I'll be back and I can do it.
Okay, cool. That sounds good, man. Let me know.
Sweet.
All right. Bye. All right. So original, I'm trying to find it for you guys. We had, I'm going to find it here. The one when Money Mike sent it over, and then I got the comp on it. So anyways, I believe our original comp was right around 210, 215, something like that. But now with, 300-400 extra square foot, that's pretty good. So I'm going to learn a little bit more info. I'm actually going to drive around. I think I got some more properties to look at, and then I think we're going to be putting an offer on this one and finally getting another property today. So, and I did tease, I think you heard me, I put another offer on a house today. We wrote it. It's actually a house that's listed at like $194,000, and we've been calling a bunch of real estate agents if they've got deals, and so a bunch of them started coming. Some of you guys on the channel, you know who you are again, are starting that program, and where we're training you up on calling, and the deals came in like that. So we put an offer in, I believe, at $155,000. So see if we get that one too. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to try and call Money Mike too to talk to him about what his wholesale fee is, what he has. But I actually found the text message. I don't know if you can read that. Hard Money Joe had it comped right there at actually 225. That's the original comp he sent me, was 225. So that's already a 10-15K bonus, and not including adding 400 square foot. So okay, cool. And he just texted me back because I was like, hey, I found what you comped it at, and he said, nice, do it. I bet you the extra square footage will get you the extra 10 to 15 to 20,000 needed for your hard money loan. So again, you can buy this for whatever price you want, but what my goal is trying to get it into that 70%, 75% LTV, and that's loan to value. So what it is let's say now, and I have I have a free tool down below in the description. Use it. It's amazing. Let's say now the ARV is 240,000, or let's just say 230 to be safe. So $230,000. You calculate that, and then you times it by 0.7, like 70%. If you get a hard money lender, you do a lot of loans with them, and they try. You can build that up, so they'll actually fund on like 75% of the cost needed. So that's what I'm going to be rolling with. Most people starting out will be at 70%. So that puts it at 172,000. Now we have purchase price of 125, so minus 125,000 equals a $47,500 renovation budget. That's at 230. But if this thing comps again now at 240 or 245, because he's saying an extra 15 to 20,000, you just add that on to there. And again, it's got to be appraised. It's not just what we think. The hard money lender will send out an appraiser, go through the square footage and everything that we're going to do, and we're going to try and set that bar a little higher. So that's right now a $47,500 budget, and what that means is that I would be at a 75% loan to value, and basically all I have to come out of pocket with is closing costs. So if you look at the cash calculator, it's in the, I don't think it's in the, yeah, it should be in the description of this video. It's in every video, I think. It's free. Go use it. You can start plugging those numbers, and then you know how much money you got to come out of pocket. So let's say on this deal right now, the budget's $47,500, but let's say our renovation budget is $60,000. So the closing costs are going to be about $6-7 grand, which is awesome. That's how much you got to pay to play, and that's it. And then they're going to loan you the rest of the money. But if your budget's going to be $60,000, you've got an extra $12,500 on here that they're not going to pay. They're not going to cover that. So that's got to come out of my pocket. So my closing costs would be that 6, 7, 8 grand or whatever, plus 12,500 to just cover the rest of that budget. So I would be out of the, you know, about $20,000 down on this. So that's why it's cool to try and get that purchase price down as far as you can, so that you're less money out of pocket. So if this thing comps now, you know, instead of 230, more like 240, 245-ish, 250, then we're golden. Like, this is going to be just a easy hard money loan, 6,000-8,000 bucks down, and we're ripping, and then all the money is to us. So do got to learn about that flood insurance. I might actually call my insurance guy on that, but I'm going to call Money Mike and tell him the situation. I didn't fart. That was my shoe. We heard that before. Money Mike, you there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. What's up?
Oh, not much. Just out and about.
Attaboy. So I'm over here. I'm at Shore Acres still. I walked it with that guy. I don't know if you ever got back to me about the LaPorte one or whatever.
Yeah.
It looks pretty shady anyways.
Yeah, she's not going to be able to meet you over there today. It'd have to be sometime tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I might move on that one. It's pretty shaky. If I can get that Conroe one, that would be cool. And then I definitely want to move on this Shore Acres one.
What are you thinking?
So, well, when he was in there, he told me his highest price is at 125. Now I don't know what, but
that's
he
what he told us too.
Yeah, but I built a ton of rapport with him. Like, this dude loves me, and he did not like everybody else, and
Okay, sweet. Yeah,
everybody's driving him nuts. So I don't know what you and your partner have set on what you guys want, but it might be something I have to purchase and then kick you guys back something. Because
I mean, you take us something and then.
Okay.
I don't know. What would you think would be fair?
I don't know, dude. Whatever you, I want to make you guys happy too. You're kicking butt for me, but I got to be at 125. I'm probably gonna have to come out of pocket a little bit on this one with the rent. So it's looking like we're gonna try and shoot for a 60 to 63, 64,000. Let's just call it 60 to 65K budget.
Yeah.
If we get it at 125, that's at 185. The ARV was looking at 225, but there is an additional 300 to 400 square foot in here that's not on the tax roll, so that might help us a little bit.
Maybe like 5 grand or something like that.
Yeah, like 10, 15. So, but I'm still gonna have to come out of pocket. So, I mean, I'd love to even get a little lower than 125, but I'm not gonna lose it at that. So,
what we can do is maybe we can try to get him at 120.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can just cut us whenever, like maybe $3,000 or something like that.
Okay.
Partners, would that sound good?
Yeah, and if he's like not, what I can do is I'll text him and say, hey, it's Jackson. Thank you so much for your time today. My partner Michael's going to be calling you here soon to just talk with you, just to give you a warm, because he's not liking everybody calling him from out of state, and he's like, I'm looking at him on Facebook. He's a really cool dude. He's just like, you know, he's got a for sale by owner sign in his yard, so he's like, I have millions of calls, dude.
No, yeah, for sure. How quick? So I can present this to him. How quick could you close on that too? I
mean, we could close in by next Friday. I hate doing Friday, but we might be able to do it by next Thursday.
Okay.
You know, but we could say, hey, I know we could, you know, as long as everything clears title and everything, which he said there's nothing on there. He'll say, no, it's good. I know, but we just got to make sure. We could most likely close this by the end of next week. The worst case scenario would be early the following week, like Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. Even if like we get them accepted, I mean, if we get it accepted,
right,
and we push along, we're like, hey, title's a little slow. It'll be a few days. Like next week, we tell him that's when he'll be fine with that.
Yep.
He's not going to back out, so that's kind of what we usually do. So still tell him that we have a quick close. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give him a call and see if we can get it at 120.
And then if we do that, we'll just do 125 to me and 5 to you guys or whatever. Then not 3 grand. We'll do 5. I'll give you 5. Like, it's worth it. And we're gonna find a lot more now. We got it cranking now.
Yeah. I haven't even honestly called that many realtors, but that one guy, he wants to work with us, so he's been sending me a few. And then
cool.
I think I've got a sub 2 deal coming in too in Pasadena. So
okay.
So I'll send you that too.
I was gonna go buy that other Pasadena deal, but man, it looks like it's a disaster.
Well, I don't think the ARV is going to be. I mean, I don't think it's even going to be worth your time because the ARV is probably only going to come in around 180 to 200.
Yeah.
I'm only 140 square feet, so.
I feel so bad for her. Her contractor ripped her off.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, she just had no money, and she just got to get rid of it.
Yeah, dude. But
didn't Joe say that she had a hard money loan at like 144 on it?
She has a hard money loan at 144,000 on that thing, dude. And she's probably, if she's already done all that, oh man, I feel bad. I almost wanted to help her out, but
yeah, I bet she'll only get like 90 to 100 out of it, if that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Let me text him, and then I'll just say, hey, my partner Michael, we're gonna get you an offer today. He's gonna call you, and then and I'll just be like, if you need to talk to me, please call me. Any questions? And I'm gonna text him. So he has all these bricks in his garage, and he wants the mailboxes built. It was the last project he was gonna do with his dad before he passed away. So I'm gonna tell him we're building it. So when you talk to him too, be like, yeah, Jackson said he's gonna build up that brick mailbox for you, and which we will. I talked to Ismail. He's like, heck yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, that's a cool project.
And then when we're done, I'm gonna give you the address next door. There's a vacant lot, and this guy started telling me, dude, I know they want to sell it. They're getting tickets by the city, and it's overgrown and nasty.
Yeah.
He's like, you might be able to get that thing for like $15K cash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be sweet. Would you buy it for 15?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah. All right. Text him and then let me know, and then I'll send me the address to the other one, and I'll get on it.
Cool. I'll text him right now, and then I'll give you the go ahead to call him.
Sweet. Appreciate it.
All right.
I'll talk to you in a few.
You too. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
I'm actually gonna do better. I'm just gonna send. I do video messages all the time because I hate texting. That's why I voice text all the time and stuff. So I'm going to. Travis got my number. So hey, what's up, Travis? Thank you so much for again letting me in your property. Michael, you talked to another guy, but it's Michael's partner. Michael is like my true partner. He's going to be giving you a call here in just a second. We're going to give you an offer and try and close this thing up next week. And I talked to my contractor already, and I'm like, we got to build this brick, we got to build this brick mailbox holder. He's like, we got you. So anyways, Michael's just going to call you because I got to drive home and handle this, and then we'll try and buy this thing from you. And I think we can close probably as early as next Thursday or Friday and get you paid up. Worst case scenario, the following Monday or something. So anyways, thanks for your time. Thanks for the Jordan. Can't wait to show the kiddos, and we'll talk soon. All right, so I'll send them a video message. People, they eat that stuff up, and then I can get on the road. And I don't think I'm going to look at anything else today. I might go by my other flips. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to go check out Honeycut because we're supposed to take pictures in an hour and a half. I just want to make sure it's done. So boom, I sent that video message off. My face. Oh, I look like Will Ferrell. But you can't not watch a video, right? I swear, I always thought about doing I hate cold calling on it, but like wholesaling or something, and just doing video messages. Like, dude, people have to watch video messages. So if you're out there, that's what I would do if I were you. So anyways, I'm going to keep progressing through this deal, find out how much the insurance is going to be. Also, talk to Money Mike, see if he can get him down to 120. And I think we got ourselves a deal, hopefully. Ground up house flipping. I'm as rookie as it gets. And I hope y'all are enjoying this content, homies.
All right, so now I gotta call my wholesaler, which you know that my seller here does not like wholesalers. In fact, a crazy situation is gonna happen here in a little bit after this call where the deal completely blows up. You're gonna see that, but first, I'm gonna talk with my wholesaler, and we're gonna try and get this whole thing figured out. Plus, what I'm going to do to contact and try and comfort the seller right now. So let's go check that out.
All right, so it's interesting chain of events. It's only been a couple of minutes. I literally made it down the road, and I sent that video message, and then Michael was going to call him. Well, Michael's partner has a partner that he works with, Jace. He's the one who originally contacted the owner. So once I told Michael what I wanted, Michael told Jace what he was going to do. Well, then Jace messaged him and said my offer, and then the owner now is like, well, why is this Jace guy still reaching out? So I think he's ticked off at that. So I got to call him. I just told Money Mike, I said, dude, I might have to just do this myself, and then I'll still, work in your fee, but I'm going to have to talk to him. So I'm going to try and call this owner.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Travis? Sorry about that confusion. So Michael's who I work with. He kind of runs the back end of stuff, and Jace is like his assistant. So I call him. I said, let me just call Travis myself. I am so sorry about that misunderstanding.
Well, from an outsider looking in, I tell you how I feel.
Yeah, tell me.
So I think that he's like just somebody that found my listing and is trying to basically make money off of leads from afar.
Yeah.
And acting as a wholesaler and, basically, hey, if y'all buy the house, you have to reduce the price to compensate for me showing you and finding it to you.
Yeah.
That's how I think it's. That's how it comes across to me.
Yeah.
Basically.
I totally
understand. He's not even from the area, and it's like, all right, man. So you found a listing, and then so you contact your Rolodex of who you know in Houston, and then if you happen to buy the house, they have to throw you a few bones. That's how it's coming across, basically.
And that's part of the game, obviously. I am an end buyer. I buy how it would be me buying it, but sometimes deals do get sent out that way, and that is how wholesaling works. So yeah, I really apologize about that, but I personally would love to purchase it. I talked to my contractor. He thinks it's going to be about 64,000 to get it up to par, which we're willing to do, I think. So is an offer of like 120,000, would you be okay with something like that, knowing that we got to put that much into it?
Well,
I know you're at 125, but
that's my problem. Is you're just one of the 10 people at this point.
yeah.
Like,
But I can get you a contract today, like a real one, and we can close this probably by next week. Like get you your cash.
I sent a message to the people. There's like 3 guys that are more than 125. I'm like, if you don't want to do it, then let me know if you get no proof of funds. But like, I'd be sacrificing $5,000. If you wanted to do 125, sure, the house is yours right now.
I'll do 125 right now. Okay. I love it. I want to do 125. I can get the contract signed up. I can show a letter, proof of funds, and then we'll open title. I know you said there's nothing on it, but they got to do their due diligence, obviously.
Yeah, by all means. We're completely crystal transparent, whatever.
Cool.
You can't take our word for it. We're complete strangers, but
Hey, I've done that before, and it blew up a deal. I totally trust you. Don't worry.
In this world, you can't fucking trust anybody, dude.
I'm with you.
So, like I said, here's one of my questions: is I don't know if you have your own special guy that you trust or whatever, but I have a fraternity brother of mine that owns a title company, and I was gonna request that if you don't mind, that you could call him up and talk to him. He has a company. He's got his website. It's a legit company. It's not some fly-by-night guy working out of his freaking bonus room.
Because when it comes to title, it's a little scary.
But he was gonna make it really easy for the signing, because he was gonna meet at our house.
Yep.
And y'all can meet at the house and do everything. So, because my mom is the one that's on the title.
Okay.
And she's 77 years old, and so her getting around and driving around and doing all this it's more comfortable for her to just do everything at her house, basically.
Perfect.
And sign everything, and everything's, whatever. I mean, she's hard of hearing too, so like she'll be more comfortable in her house versus some awkward environment, probably. I don't know.
Yep. So that's totally fine. If you give me his name, contact, I'll reach out to him. But yeah, I have a title company that I use too, and it's for that specific reason. They will do. It's called a mobile notary, but they'll go to you and sign wherever you need. And then I live up in Kingwood, so I can go to their Kingwood office and I can sign same day too, and it's really handy for me. So either one works for me. Yeah, if you want to use your guy, I'm totally cool, as long as it's All
right, so I don't know what your plans are. You want to draft up the contract?
Yep.
I'll send you the email. I'm not sure if you're putting earnest on this, because other people were. So I'll send you my email address. I don't know if you already have a contract template that you already use.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I can send you one that's been sent to me that was whatever, but I'm sure you already have one.
Yeah.
I guess just as is, closing cost or whatever, y'all.
Yep.
You know how it goes.
Yep. What do you feel? You want like $3,000? Does that make you feel good for an earnest money?
Everybody's been either 3 or 5, so I don't care. As long as there's earnest, that shows good intentions, then it's more of a security thing for us than it is.
Yeah.
Instead of these bullshit people that try to do option and get you to sign, and then you freaking they back out and they only put $100 down. It's been stupid, man.
Those are the ones trying to get the property off. Yeah, I actually want to buy it. So, okay, cool. What we can do is just text me, the first name, last name, your email address, and then if you would like, forward me over the contact info of your friend and his company. And if that makes you guys super comfortable, let's use him.
Okay, and obviously we're ready to move whenever y'all are.
Okay.
I'm not trying to say that you're going to be like this, but
Yep.
we've already gone down this road before where somebody stalled sending stuff. Someone stalled and said, we're waiting for the bank to do something. And it's like, I hope you're not like that. You know what I mean?
The only thing that ever holds up our deal again is title, is clouds on title. That's the only thing that's ever been major issues, is if there's stuff on title that we didn't know, they didn't know, those kind of things.
There should be no, in fact, he already kind of ran it when he was looking at our property to see if there's any red flags.
Good.
So you'll do your research anyway, I'm sure. So you'll cross all your T's and dot your I's.
Perfect.
Which you should. You don't want to trust anybody. I'm a random stranger that you just met today, so
I know,
let's
right?
keep it real, you know?
Let's keep it real. Awesome. Well, yeah, text me over that info. I'm going to work on it. I got about an hour drive home. And then
I'm going to send you my email address, and I'm going to send you the guy's information, his phone number, and I'm going to give him a heads up that you're going to be calling him.
Awesome. Sounds so good. We'll talk to you here soon.
All right. Hey, and please, I don't want to just... Jace guy is kind of rubbing me the wrong way.
No more.
Can you I just want to deal with you direct.
Okay.
It's just kind of shady still for me. It's like, why am I talking to some stranger that I haven't even met?
Yeah.
It's like not even local. Like, it's like, I'm talking with the buyer direct. You're talking to the seller direct. Let's just keep it that way.
Let's keep it that way. Perfect. I will do that for sure. I'm going to let them know right now. But yes, I will get that information over to you by this afternoon and get it all signed up. Like I said, I got about an hour drive up to Kingwood, and then I can get it taken care of.
All right, sounds good, man. I'm gonna send you the information right now.
Okay, thanks, Travis.
All right, thanks for the call, man. I was getting kind of skeptical and kind of sketchy on this Jason.
I know. I am so sorry. It's Michael's, but anyways, it's over. Me and you are going to deal with it. That's why I called you, and I'm really excited about it.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right, bye.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't even know. So my contractor was calling me right in the middle of that call, so my initial thought's like, fuck. He saw something in the video. It's going to be like 80,000 reno, but he was telling, we're paying it up. So that's Honeycut. I was going to go there. Now I don't have to go there. It's painted. Pictures are at 3. It's 145. Let's freaking go. Get that baby listed and sold. I'm pumped up. Okay, I'm actually going to call him. Nope, I'm not going to call him. I'm going to call Michael right now to tell him and Jace to just not even apologize. Just be done. All right, he's not answering. Someone just text him and say, please, hey, Money Mike, I got the deal locked up for $125,000. He had other contracts as well, but he liked me. But please don't text him and don't have Jace text him anymore. I'm working with him direct, and that's the only way he'll do this deal. And then I'm going to get you on the side. I don't even know if I want to. Me and you need to talk of how I can get you paid, but I think if he even sees a wholesale fee on that contract, he might blow it up. So we really need to be careful with that. So I'm just saying, make sure Jace does not apologize or even contact him. And that's the name of the game. Like, I would have never even found this deal if it weren't for these wholesalers. So I get it, but again, we get into the world of investing, and then you completely get out of the world of being in the seller's shoes, you know? I mean, they've got a father and a husband who've passed away, and now you're all that stuff. So I got all the information from Travis, so I'm going to open title. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'll tell you what, though, I'm buying this one, which feels good, but I'm nervous as hell again. Like, I don't know if you ever get into these deals and don't get nervous that I'm going to lose money, this thing's going to blow up. My contractor didn't physically see it, but sometimes you just got to, you just got to do shit, you know? For 2.5 years, I didn't do shit. So now I'm getting into it, and I look at this deal, and that's a lot of times why you hear me making all these phone calls, all these people, is because I'm unsure. Like, I'm kind of terrified to do this. So I want to make sure, but I'm also like, I can't. This is a good deal. I think easily we could probably make, you know, and there's fees and stuff, but it's looking like it's in that 40, 50K range and possibly more if that ARV is 240-ish or something, and we can really keep that budget at 60. I think we're going to be doing just fine. So I think it's a good one, and we're going to be getting that contract signed and hopefully closing next week. That would be number 4. Ground up house flipping, baby. All right, so my wife just called me. I just wanted you guys to hear her live reaction to buying a new house. I'm gonna have to put the camera down, but just so you guys can hear it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated...
What's up, Shody?
Hey, it's not Jenny Bug. I was just seeing how your day went.
Daddy, I got pink Play-Doh.
You got Play-Doh, big dog? That's what I'm talking about.
Keep it.
Well, I wanna...
I get to keep it.
Oh, that means I get to play with it.
No.
Haha.
Never.
Well,
Never.
Mommy got a new house. Oh yeah, crazy story, huh? But we've signing a contract and buying another one.
How? Like how?
Dude.
Which one? The one that lady, the lady one, the
No.
one that she got taken advantage of.
Nope, that one's, there's no money in that one. Unfortunately, I'd love to help her out. This is one that Money Mike sent me. It's down, it's called Shore Acres. Unfortunately, it's in a flood zone, but we did a lot of looking beforehand. I mean, the house is still selling there, and apparently it flooded during Ike, but not Harvey. So we will have to carry flood insurance. It does make selling it a little more difficult, but the numbers are good, and the seller's like, dude, we became really good buddies, and he's like anti-wholesaler, anti-anybody who's not a person. So the deal almost blew up because Mike and his partner in Kansas were texting him. He's like, why is these people still calling me and I'm talking to you? I'm like, hold on, sir. So I ended up having to call him, and anyways, he goes, I already got other offers the same as yours or higher, dude. But he's like, if you do 125, I want to work with you. And I'm like, sold, let's do it. So
did Ismail see it and everything?
Yeah, I sent him videos, and he thinks we can be right there in that 60, 63, 64,000. Puts us at about 180, you know, 190. And then the ARV's probably in that 230, and it might be more because there's actually 400 square foot more in it, but it's got vaulted ceilings in there. It's pretty nice.
Okay. Oh, cute.
So I'll take you and Ismail in there next week before we close to look at it and get a plan.
Yeah.
So we bought a house, and then I guess the Conroe one, we put an offer on it. It was a little low, but they're gonna counter with us. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Things are picking up, and then Ismail sent me a picture of the honeycut porch, and it looks great. They got it done.
Finally.
I know it's gonna be so amazing. So pictures are scheduled for in 30 minutes. So
cool. Did he send you a picture of like the stove and the microwave?
No, he didn't, but he said they're in yesterday, I believe. He knows now, and I think he bought those other ones. So that's what he said for this house. He's like, yeah, we got the flooring and the appliance packages, so we're good to go. Keep the cost down. So pumped up. It's a cute little house right on the water, right down the street from the water.
Nice. And that one's in Baytown?
No, it's in Shore Acres, which I'm almost positive me and you went to it like 10 years ago when we lived here the first time.
Oh my gosh, no, that's right outside of Dickinson. Like
yes.
Right outside of,
and
I think that's where
that
my
Andrew
ward,
kid,
my church ward, the member ward,
when you used to be Mormon? Not no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm Christian now.
That's right. But anyways, sorry, I'm driving. My map's going nuts. I'll be home in like, well, I might go to the store still. Okay, love you, hun.
Yeah, I didn't go to the store, but can you get like?
Just text me.
Will you go into the toy?
I'll forget. You just gotta text me.
Okay, love. Okay, love you.
Love you too. Bye. Love it, homies.
Again, I hope you like these unfiltered, unedited, raw house flipping videos. In fact, I did you guys a solid. I am documenting this entire thing. So first, hit that like button. It helps me out, and subscribe. But I've taken some videos and I've created basically a free course. So this is me starting my house flipping business, all the most important information of, you know, how I find the deals, how I fund the deals with hard money, budgets. There's about 4, 5, 6 videos in this. It's like a free course since I have so many videos. Check that out. You'll be well on your way.